had to jump this sucker yesterday. You seen my video, you saw that. Fire right up this morning. Like I say, I gotta quit slacking on these batteries. Buy me some batteries. Forgot my damn pistola. I had to go get my pistol, boy. It's like rich man say, except for ain't a visa, don't leave home without it. Morning, baby. Alright, let's try this again. They said one of the worst things you can do on a generator is run it without a load on it. And I was firing these up like I do all my dang tiller and all that stuff at least once a month and a half. And I was running it dry for like 10-15 minutes, but I don't know. Okay, this was the main one for the house. This one got a key start, boy. I'm gonna do the choke. Better turn my gas on. I watched the battery be dead on me for the first time. So let's put a load on her. $82.2. We'll get a load on her. She says she needs a load on her. There you go. There's some coffee. Nice and nasty, just like I like it. Alright, I want to work on this shit right here, because that was a big nasty hole. Anyhow, I'm going to work on this a while. Nothing really to see here. It's pretty nasty. I'll get that dang belt sander out and smooth it the best I can and mud it up again and sand it again later. I don't know what I'm going to do about that big ass gap there. Another piece of trim, fill it with some wood filler. It's all pretty solid. This, I don't know how long this was leaking when she was renting, but when I hooked the water back up, I noticed it was wet under there. I had a bunch of bullshit in here. I lucked out there. Because Lord knows them damn floors are a pain to replace, and you can see this has been replaced before. Anyhow, I'm gonna get busy. Yeah, the reason I'm hesitant about renting this out again is last tenants we had, so I got 2 trailers. When we moved to the house, we rented them both out to, I mean, they just trashed things. And last time I had this rented out, I told her when she moved in, man, don't ever call a plumber, don't ever call an electrician, don't call nothing. Just call me. Anything goes wrong, it'll be all right. I'll take care of it. Well, she was in here about a year. She called me up and says, Mr. Tim, I had a plumber out here and he says your septic is full. I was like, dang, Sandra, I told you don't call nobody to come work on nothing. I've never called anybody. You know, just don't do it. And so I come over here and Yeah, first thing I did, uncovered the septic lid, pulled it off, and there's somebody had flushed a rag down there. The rag was sitting right in that little first catch. Got me a stick, flipped that sucker out of there, put the thing back on it. I said, there you go. And I come out, so I went ahead and pulled the skirting up. They had popped both clean outs at each end of 3-inch, and crap and toilet paper was just blowed everywhere, both ends. I'm like, man. I mean, they had the caps back on it, but I was like, damn. So I'm like, whatever. I come around to the other side, and I heard some water. I pulled up the skirting, and dang, there's water all over the ground. They got right at the tub, right up at the top, and cut the damn drain line off the damn thing. And just so it'd run on the ground, they could have a damn shower. I was sitting there looking at that, boy. I can't remember if I started working on it right then or I was just looking at it. And she come out the front door. Mr. Tim, I got a question. I like, Sandra, this ain't the time to be asking no damn questions. But they ended up, it was like, she kept going back on rent. And, but she would catch up at the end of the year, I guess, income tax and stuff. This went on for like a while. And finally she got behind. She didn't catch back up. She kept going back. And so finally I had to put in an eviction. And that took forever. And then finally I got it. They were coming to do it. And she says, I told her, that way she wouldn't be hit. And she's like, no, I ain't getting kicked out of here. I know my rights, blah, blah. I was like, Sandra, Monday morning, a sheriff's going to be at your door knocking. And Monday rolled around. And she was nice all that time until I told her about the eviction, which I had told her when I started it. But that I pull up here to meet the sheriff and everybody to see if she's gone. There was a couple fellas going in and out, taking stuff out. I was sitting up there in the hell bitch, my truck, and they were like, hey, what did you come to help with that? And I was like, no, I'm waiting on the sheriff. Oh, they were like, they come in, went in the house, whatever. It wasn't 5 minutes. Sandra pulls up. And then they started packing, and the sheriff showed up an hour late, but he couldn't believe it. And that's the stuff he does. But they had let mice dig holes through the wall and come out in the damn bathroom, and just roaches everywhere. You move some stuff on that shelf, boy, they were falling out of there. And she was like, well, I want my food. Because it was trash. Stuff everywhere. And he goes, did she say she wanted her food? It was just crawling all over in the cupboard and stuff. But I respected her because she was a working mom. She had a kid, and it never really looked that bad because I had been at the door and it looked kind of empty. It didn't look real clean, but I think she had her brother move in or whatever, and it must have went downhill from there. Anyway, that's why I don't really want to rent this out again. I'll probably I got grandkids coming up, and if my kids ever get in trouble, they got a place. I don't know. I might make a big playhouse. I don't know. I've been thinking about making a doggy dude ranch and boarding dogs or something. But anyhow, I'm going to get to work instead of running my mouth all morning.